Hi, Vineyard. Hi, friends. I wanted to touch base with you midweek and share a little devotional I was having this morning reading Psalm 114. It reminded me of a song that we used to sing back in the 90s that probably a lot of you know. It's called Did You Feel the Mountains Tremble by Delirious. It said, Did you feel the mountains tremble? Did you hear the oceans roar when the people rose to sing of Jesus Christ, the risen one? It was about the mountains that kind of caught my attention because here's Psalm 114. When Israel came out of Egypt, Jacob from a people of foreign tongue, Judah became God's sanctuary, Israel his dominion. The sea looked and fled, the Jordan turned back, the mountains leaped like rams, the hills like lambs. Why was it, sea, that you fled? Why, Jordan, did you turn back? Why, mountains, did you leap like rams, you hills like lambs? Tremble, earth, at the presence of the Lord, at the presence of the God of Jacob, who turned the rock into a pool and the hard rock into springs of water. And I was asked the question in my devotional, what words or phrases stuck out to you? And they were this. They come in verse 2 first. Judah became God's sanctuary and Israel became his dominion. So those two words, sanctuary and dominion, were interesting to me. And at the end it said, tremble earth at the presence of God. So what the psalmist is trying to say is that when you have God in your life, his people are a sanctuary and they're his kingdom. So sanctuary and dominion. So dominion represents kingdom. They're all wrapped up in the presence of God. When God's presence is manifest, people will worship God, his sanctuary, and God will rule in their lives. You will be his dominion or his kingdom. So that's what we say in the Vineyard all the time. We're asking for God's kingdom to come. We're always asking for the presence of God, and we're always wanting to really emphasize worshiping God. I thought that was really interesting. So what I did is I started praying like I try to do on a regular basis for the people in the church. I was praying for many of you individually that I know have things going on, and this is what I was praying for you. It had to do that, that you would experience God's presence. And then as I followed the Lord's leading, it might lean more towards God cause them to worship you, adore you, love you. Let your presence be that kind of comfort or peace for them so that they feel worshipful for you. Let them feel safe. So that everything that's wrapped up in the word sanctuary, I was applying to your lives as you experience God's presence. And then for some of you, I was really praying more the dominion side of it. God, let your kingdom come, rule and reign in their lives. I pray that so and so will be obedient to you and yield their heart to you, that you would be king to them, that your kingdom would come and deliver them. So that really led my prayer, and thought that might encourage you. That, well, I guess first of all that you would know that I was praying for you, but also give you a little something to pray for other people. Sometimes when we want to pray and spend time interceding for someone, we kind of run out of gas. We don't know what else to pray. We're like, God bless them, that kind of thing. But just having this little scripture in my mind that talked about God, us being his sanctuary, us being his dominion, all because of the presence of God, makes it, kind of gives us a track to run on when we're praying for one another. So certainly pray that for me. If you want to pray for your pastor, your friend, pray that I would be worshipful as a sanctuary to God, that I would allow God to be king and rule and have dominion in my life, and that I would experience his presence. Hey, thanks for listening. I'll talk to you soon.